is indeed wealth. Kaya po habang we're trying to get to our American dream here in America, because Kababayan LA is helping you not just to survive here but also to thrive here. We also need to take care of our health. Kaya po ngayong hapon sa Kababayan LA, kasama natin Dr. Bañez, and he is answering your questions. I believe we had a question earlier from
diabetes.
Yes,
Yeah.
type 2 diabetes. Okay, and we talked about the diet. Ano ba ang dapat natin iniiwasan?
Ang pinaka-importante to prevent diabetes is lifestyle modification. Yung pong ugali natin, lalo na sa mga bata ngayon na puro fast foods ang pinupuntahan, tumataba, walang exercise. Yan po ang kailangan i-avoid natin. Napaka-importante po ang diet, lalo na in growing children, to prevent the early onset of diabetes. Ang diabetes is inherited disease. Kung both parents mo ay diabetic, you are most probably gonna develop diabetes in your lifetime. But to prevent that from happening early is to really follow the guidelines on healthy diet, exercise. Kasi hindi po natin talaga ma-avoid yun. May mga tao talagang magiging diabetic no matter what, how healthy their diet is.
Okay, so Doc, less on processed food, less fast food. Paano ba yung diet natin mga Filipino? Yung mga lechon, sisig?
Yun na nga, ang sabi nga natin sa diet ng Filipino, you never grow old because you will die young. Mahilig po tayo sa mga fried foods, puro matataba, maaalat. Lahat po yun nagko-contribute sa mga sakit natin, kagaya ng diabetes, high blood pressure. So, we have to really take everything in moderation.
Okay, everything in moderation.
And to accompany that with exercise.
Okay, so exercise very important also. Stay active.
Also.
All right, next caller is on the line. Artemio, hi.
Hi, Jen. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Yes. Ang nangyari sa akin is stress ako. Stress test. Tapos, stress test yun sa bike. Tapos, nakita ng tutok ko, may abnormality ang puso ko. So, nirecommended niya ako ng angiogram. After angiogram, right after, nagkaroon ng stroke, mild ng stroke. Is that nangyayari? Kaya ako ngayon, invalid ko ngayon, stroke ako.
Okay.
Treadmills ako noon, treadmills, pero na-stroke ako ngayon after the angiogram.
Right.
Opo.
Doc, does that normally happen?
Usually po, ang angiogram is a safe procedure. They do it like thousands and thousands every day sa mga hospital. Pero ang nangyari po sa inyo siguro, when they did the angiogram, either na nagkaroon kayo ng tinatawag na blood clot o konting emboli na nanggaling sa puso ninyo. Kung ginagawa yung angiogram ninyo, pwedeng nagkaroon ng irregularity ang inyong puso at nag-develop ng clot. At yung clot na yon ay pumunta sa yung utak, sa brain, at nabarahan ng mga ugat doon, kaya kayo na-stroke. Kaya ganun po. Usually, very rare complication po yon. Pero kung talagang meron kayong sakit, kagaya ng mga arteriosclerotic heart disease, pati yung mga blood vessels nyo, arteries nyo, ay may mga sira, may mga plaque ng cholesterol, you are more prone to developing those kinds of complications during that procedure. Hindi po dahil sa procedure talaga nag-cause ng ng stroke.
Okay, all right. Next caller on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, kamusta po? You're on the air.
I'm not too familiar with the Filipino language.
Yeah, so go ahead. Say your question.
My question is that I have acquired type 2 diabetes, and I had to take a physical. I'm retired now, but I had to take a physical to maintain my Class A status, and the doctor indicated to me that I would not be able to get my medical card because I have sugar in my urine. Now, I have been taking, I believe it's pronounced glycipicide or something like that, and metformin. Now, my blood sugar has been coming down, because I wasn't been able to get under 200. Now I've been taking this metformin and I'm coming down, but still I have I have sugar in my urine.
Okay, and the question is, sir?
The question is, how do I eliminate the sugar in my urine? Is it some kind of a dietary system that I have to go through?
Okay, thank you for that question. Very quickly, doctor.
First of all, ang diabetes
Okay, I think he doesn't speak Tagalog.
Okay. The reason why you have sugar in your urine is you have more than 180 milligrams of sugar in your blood.
Wow.
Anything above that, it will go out through your urine. So you need better control of your diabetes. Glipizide and metformin are the basic treatments, initial treatments for diabetes. But even if your fasting blood sugar is normal, below 100 or below 110, the most important thing in diabetes is to have that level all throughout the day and night. If you have higher levels of sugar in your blood during the other times of the day, you will have sugar in your urine. So which means that your blood sugar is not controlled. You have to have your hemoglobin A1C checked. If it's higher than 7, that it has to have other forms of treatment.
Okay.
Don't be scared of using insulin at this time, because if you have used glipizide usually for more than 5 years, it will not help because your pancreas is already not producing enough insulin.
Okay.
So the thing is to really control diabetes.
Okay.
Don't be scared of using insulin or those other injectable medicines, because diabetes is not curable.
Okay.
It can only be controlled.
Right.
And the only way to control it properly is sometimes through those injectable medicines.
All right. Thank you for answering that question. I hope you were taking down notes. More questions when we return on the show. Last block, so keep those calls coming.